Sri Asaduddin, Owaisi. 5 minutes, sir. Please, briefly.
Sir, I stand to oppose the general budget. The reason I oppose it is that it has been a practice of the ruling party to oppose any upliftment schemes for minorities by calling it as appeasement. Now, I would like to enlighten them by putting forward some empirical data. I am sure that by putting forward this empirical data, their opinion about appeasement will not change. But I am sure it will make them to think. According to Planning Commission, the poverty indicators are 12.4% in rural areas and 27.9% in urban areas. Muslims are below poverty line. Is this appeasement, sir? Sir, you talk about Muslim women. 35% of Muslim women have BMI less than 18.5%. 54.7% Muslim women are anemic. These are Planning Commission data. Comes to Muslim children, infant mortality rate is 52.4%. Under 5 mortality rate is high as 70 per 100 live births, sir. And then if you read India Exclusion Report, Human Development Report 2011, Muslims are either landless or have marginal landholders. NSSO survey says that the per capita spending of Muslims as compared to Hindus, Christians and Sikhs is less. NSSO survey says that unemployment is high as compared to other religions. Is this appeasement? Now putting forward, juxtapose this, sir, with the budget that has been announced for minority affairs. Minority affairs. No, I will sit down. If you want to say, I'll sit down. I'll yield to it. I'll reply you back.
No, don't.
I'll sit down. I have no problem. I can argue with you for the next 24 hours. You can't answer me back. Sir, now you juxtapose this with the budget that is begun for minority affairs. What is the budget? Percentage total budget is 0.21%. Percentage to GDP for minority affairs is 0.03. What is this? This is tokenism. This is appeasement. Now, sir, the government has announced what 100 crores of madrasa modernization. I respectfully put forward that the word modernization is patronizing. Why don't you use the word modernization for Kendriya Vidyalaya? And why do you want to interfere in our religious teachings? Don't interfere in that. Listen to me. I would like to put forward my viewpoint. We don't want this madrasa modernization. Why? Because the recent report issued by HRD Minister, Education Development Index, clearly says that the Muslim enrollment in primary level has gone up to 14.35% from 14.20% in this year. Upper primary level, it has increased from 12.11% to 12.52%. Muslims want to study. You have to give them opportunity. Leave this madrasa to us. We will make our imams, we will make our khatibs, we will make our muhaddis. We don't want you to give this money. 100 crores. Let the Home Minister say that how many madrasas are there. You divide this 100 crore, it comes to 15 rupees per madrasa. You give it, you open schools for us. Pre-matric, post-matric, sir, again token amount has been given. Pre-matric, post-matric, sir, the Prime Minister says that a Muslim child works at a tire puncture shop. His father worked at tire puncture shop. No, that is stereotyping. I have youths who are studying in medical colleges, in engineering colleges, who want to do well. Don't patronize us and stereotype us. The amount that is given for pre-matric scholarships, sir, data shows for one scholarship, 11 Muslim children are chasing. This in itself clearly shows that there has been a sea change in the Muslim community. They want to get educated. Post-matric scholarship, please explain to me. You give OBC post-matric scholarship is 760 crores. When it comes to minorities, it is hardly 300 crores. Is this not appeasement? Is this not tokenism? And when in this country 100 graduates are there, only 3 are Muslim graduates. Isn't this the responsibility of the government to increase the post-matric scholarship and pre-matric scholarship and merit come means, and to make it demand driven? Make it demand driven. I'm not asking for reservation. What is stopping you from making it demand driven? You come to MSDP. Unfortunately, this government, this was a central assistance scheme. Now it has been made a central assistance for state plan. Which state plan would want to utilize this amount for the development of minorities? When the previous government, after a lot of persuasion, sir, have made 710 blocks and 66 towns have been included. If you divide this with 1250, it comes to 1 crore per town or per block. What can we achieve? A school can be made, a ITI can be made, an NRSM can be made. I leave it to the wisdom of the government. Sir, you come to 15-point program. Let this government clarify, are they committed to the Prime Minister's 15-point program or not? In conclusion, sir, I would like to say, this 15-point program must be implemented on the lines of SC sub-plan, ST sub-plan with additional central assistance. We don't want this 550 crores Hajj charter subsidy. Take it away for God's sake. We don't want this Hajj subsidy. You give it to Muslim women scholarship. We want our children to study. We don't want this Hajj subsidy. For God's sake, take it away. This is tokenism. This is appeasement. Sir, the Finance Minister very proudly claimed that he is announcing a new scheme, upgradation of traditional skills in arts, resources and goods. There is not a single mention of this in the budgetary documents, either in the minority affairs head or in any other head. Oh, mere announcement has been made. What is happening over here? Your manifesto talks about protecting Urdu language, but in your HRD debate, HRD documents, you have not given a single paisa for the appointment of Urdu teachers. What is this? Isn't this appeasement? Isn't this tokenism? Sir, the Honorable Home Minister is here. 65,000 crores is the MHA budget. I would like to know from the government, what kind of federalism is this government practicing, wherein they send a scheme to the Telangana government saying that the Hyderabad city administration would be run by the governor. Isn't this contrary to federalism? Isn't this contrary to what this party day in day out says, that the Hyderabad law and order will be run by governor? That is impossible, sir. I would like to know from the government, sir, that whether for defense ministry, whether for defense budget, is this government going to finalize? Is this government going to finalize the MMRCA deal? Whether you are going to go for the Rafale or what? As it is, the costs have escalated. Sir, in conclusion, I would like to say that what an eminent economist who was once an economic advisor to a finance minister in India government, he said, he concluded his article in one newspaper by saying, "Achhe din duras." Thank you, sir.
Okay.